Here's the revision method I used to get an A star in A-level biology, so you can get on to. First of all, I broke it down by section, obviously. For example, biological molecules. My first step for each topic was to make a mind map. My aim was never to learn 100% of the content. Please don't try and learn that, because, I mean, content is only 50% of the exam, so if you learn 100% of the content and don't do any exam technique, you're only getting 50% basically. What I would do, make a mind map from my brain. Please don't use the textbook when you do this, that's an absolute waste of time. Then I would go on Physics and Maths Tutor, where it already has all of the mind maps already made. I would just fill in any blanks, I make the mind map again, and I just keep doing that until my mind map was good. Then I'd go on Physics and Maths Tutor again, and then I just do a load of past paper questions on that. My final step in terms of specific topics, I would go through Physics and Maths Tutor on that topic, and I'd find all the 5-6 markers. I'd write them down in a list, because they normally recycle those. For example, like transcription translation comes up loads. The 5-mark answer is the same every time, and it's really easy to learn. So I just learn that off by heart, for example. And then once I was pretty secure on all the topics, I started doing full past papers. Please, when you're doing them, do not use your notes or the mark scheme. There's just no point. Like, you have to be trying and active recalling, otherwise it's just a waste of time, basically. And then when you mark them, you need to make a note of all the topics that you're doing worse in. For example, like if you're really bad at gene expression, go off, look at your mind maps and do some specific questions on gene expression, then go back and do more past papers, and hopefully you just get better and better. So that was really long, I'm really sorry, but you know, I hope it helped. Main takeaways basically, don't try and learn 100% of content, useless. Just don't use the textbook. Use active recall and then use like PMT and the mark schemes for content, because the textbook add in so much useless information. And thirdly, just focus on exam technique, because that's what comes up the most. Let me know if you have any more questions.